Referee Bryce Remsburg calls the opening bell. Main event time here in Chicago at Untouchable 2010. The WWE United States Heavyweight Champion, Bryan Danielson. I didn't think I'd ever say that before. Bryan Danielson taking on YAMATO in what is clearly a non-title matchup.
This is Bryan Danielson's final weekend in DGUSA, and to say he has unfinished business with Kamikaze USA is an understatement.
Jockeying for position here with YAMATO before grabbing control of the wrist. Both men back to their feet. YAMATO taken off of his feet by Bryan. Fans informing YAMATO that he will have two choices here tonight, either tap or snap.
It was at our last show at Into the Dragon where Bryan Danielson had that match of the year candidate with Shingo. Afterwards, he and YAMATO were face to face in the center of the ring, and Kamikaze USA has made it very clear that this weekend they are going to use Bryan Danielson to make headlines all over the world. And I'll tell you this, you mentioned before he's the United States Heavyweight Champion. If YAMATO was to defeat Bryan Danielson here tonight, that would be huge.
News all across the globe should that happen here this evening. And it is certainly not out of the realm of possibility given the immense ability possessed by YAMATO, former Open the Dream Gate champion. And now it's Danielson controlling the arm of YAMATO. Both men very well versed in mat wrestling. YAMATO, a great deal of MMA experience in his training and his background, and Bryan Danielson spending the last couple of years living in Las Vegas training at Extreme Couture with UFC legend Randy the Natural Couture. Really upped his mat game, his grappling skills over the past couple of years.
Two more evenly matched competitors you will not find anywhere in the world.
YAMATO apparently means business.
YAMATO with a sadistic smile on his face as he circles Danielson here.
Single-handed knuckle lock. Side headlock quickly grabbed by Danielson, who gets backed into the ropes and set for the ride. Dropped down by YAMATO. He's starting to pick up the pace. Leapfrog attempt by YAMATO, but a single leg grabbed out of midair by Danielson. What a counter right there by Danielson. That's not something you see. Well, I don't think I've ever seen that counter before.
Every time you see Bryan Danielson wrestle, you see something new that he works into his repertoire of maneuvers to keep himself one step ahead of the world.
Staying one step ahead of Bryce Remsburg's count right there as well.
He's got YAMATO's legs tied up, now reaching the arms.
Getting ready to lock in the surfboard here. Elevates YAMATO, pressure on multiple parts of the body. And the chin lock.
Got a handful of the nose and face of YAMATO.
Again, Bryce Remsburg asking Danielson to stay off the facial features of YAMATO. Fans here in Chicago informing Bryce that Bryan, in fact, does have until 5.
Himself an opportunity to stretch out those legs, work out whatever kinks Bryan Danielson did damage to just moments ago with that surfboard.
Down over the shoulder goes Danielson, and again trying to soften up the shoulder and the arm. They'll be softening him up for cattle mutilation or perhaps the label lock, the move that won him the U.S. Heavyweight Championship.
Separate the arm from the shoulder socket, but he's got him in a pinning combination. Almost a near fall there, and Danielson still holding on to the arm of YAMATO. YAMATO's having a difficult time getting out of the gate on this one. That back elbow breaks the hold up and over. Danielson nicely done with a drop kick.
Danielson connects with a drop kick. Out to the floor goes YAMATO. Bryan ready to take a chance, but no YAMATO to take a chance.
He crawled underneath the ring, came out the other side.
And then drop kick Danielson right to the back of the knee. You know what? I've seen that drop down out of sight under the ring trick before, but I don't think I've ever seen anybody get from one side of the ring to the other as fast as YAMATO just did it.
Don't underestimate the speed of YAMATO. You think of his hard-hitting shots like that chop you just saw there. You think of his mixed martial arts training, but he is very quick and very strong. Hot-shotting Bryan Danielson face first.
And then booting him right in the face. And hearing it from the crowd here in Chicago. YAMATO and Danielson continue to battle out on the floor here. As referee Bryce Remsburg implores them to get back inside the ring, and YAMATO obliges.
Crowd here in Chicago firmly behind the American Dragon as YAMATO remains in control. Standing cravat here on Danielson. He's just wrenching his neck.
Snapmares him down by the cravat, drives a knee right into the small of the back, and then steps over with another version of the cravat. Is Bryan going to try and get back to his feet and alleviate some of the pressure? He does. But immediately gets taken right back off his feet again by YAMATO, who just stands on the throat and the face. YAMATO also realizes he has until 5, as he got until 4.5 before releasing the hold.
YAMATO now enjoying himself as he steps on the face. Bryan Danielson kicks him right between the shoulder blades.
Of course, we talked about the issue between Kamikaze USA and BB Hulk, member of World One. Bryan Danielson, also the American representative of World One, so we've got that storyline at play here as well between these two athletes.
That's right, and as we saw earlier tonight, BB Hulk, sick and tired of being targeted by Kamikaze USA, deciding to take the fight right to them. Bryan Danielson, I'm sure, assisting in that fight. Right now, YAMATO scores with a headbutt. Dazed him a little bit, but enough to take Danielson off his feet.
Rocked YAMATO as well, but he is back to his feet, dragging Danielson up with him before setting him face first to the buckle. Danielson sent for the ride, hard into the buckles he goes. Vicious forearm from YAMATO in the corner. An exploder sends him halfway across the ring before the cover, but only a 1 count.
Yeah, not looking for a pin there. Modified Japanese stranglehold here. Just one of the arms across Danielson's throat. As YAMATO wrenches back.
Danielson able to make it to the ropes. Another stomp to the shoulder blade by YAMATO.
YAMATO's got to focus in this contest. It's the neck area of Bryan Danielson, and he has been very effective in the last several minutes of this contest.
He's hearing it from the crowd here in Chicago as well. As Bryan Danielson continues to get worked over in the ropes here by YAMATO, now just trying to get in ahead of Danielson, taunting him here. A lot of force behind those kicks to the back of the head. A little bit more behind that right hand. Yamato says it was the wrist and not the closed fist.
Yeah, I trust Yamato.
If you're not hitting him with your fist, why are your hands taped? As he continues to stalk Danielson around the ring. And Bryan's starting to get fired up here. And he explodes out of the corner.
A third one connects, a fourth one backs Yamato into the buckle. And now those kicks.
Rapid fire kicks to the sternum by Danielson.
And the American Dragon is on fire.
Yamato crashing face first to the corner before whipping him into the buckles, but reversed. Danielson backflips out of the corner right to his feet. Ducks the right hand. Connects with the elbow. Yamato all the way out to the floor.
Look like he got him right in the tempo there. Danielson getting ready to fly here.
And Yamato trying that trick again.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Yamato.
Nah, it didn't work this time. Danielson drop kicks him out over the guardrail, out to the floor.
And Yamato seeming to say, you can't get me out here. Danielson says, oh yeah!
Dragon takes flight. Top is Yamato, still on a knee. Looking to get back to his feet, but no idea where Danielson is until now. Drop kick right to the face.
Got him right in the mush with that one. Danielson nips up. He's favoring that leg a little bit though there, Lenny. Something must have happened.
Well, he took quite a spill, diving over the guardrail out to the floor, but only able to get two. European uppercut by Danielson. Yamato puts on the brakes.
Yamato had a vice-like grip on that top rope, but Danielson decides to break it with a kick and another European uppercut. Reversal by Yamato.
And for the drop kick, nobody there as Danielson hung onto the ropes. Up and over he goes. Basement drop kick again by Yamato. Takes the wheel out from underneath Bryan Danielson. Stopping away on the hamstring. Step over toe hold. Submission predicament for Danielson here.
Yamato runging back on the injured left leg of Bryan Danielson. Danielson needs to get out of this hold. There could be some permanent damage done. He makes it to the ropes. Surprisingly, Yamato immediately gives up the hold.
Spinning toe hold, but he runs into the boot from Danielson instead. Elevated. Backbreaker, but over the knee. The already damaged knee of Danielson. Clearly just going on adrenaline there. Didn't think about the damage already done to that left knee. And he dropped Yamato full force right down across his own leg. And it gave right out from under Danielson. And both men are down, double count applied.
Danielson favoring that leg, and that backbreaker took a lot out of Yamato. You see him holding his back here. Both men up to their feet. Yamato with a shot right to the face. Danielson answers back with one of his own.
By Yamato, what a counter! Both men were laying in shots. Reversal by Danielson to an ankle lock of his own.
Yamato desperately trying to get out of this, trying to get to the ropes.
Leg trap, belly to back suplex, but only 2.
I think if Danielson wasn't feeling the effects of the damage done to the legs, he would have been able to hold that bridge a little bit longer, and that could have been all. Oh, could be going for cattle mutilation here. He's got Yamato tied up.
Stomp on the foot. Enziguri by Yamato. Quickly elevates Danielson, lands on his feet. Basement drop kick. Misses that knockout kick. Danielson with a roll-up. Very close to the ropes, but Yamato kicks out at 2. Both men stagger to a neutral corner. Yamato taking off with a head of steam, only to run into the heel of Bryan Danielson's boot. Running knee strike from Danielson. Hooks the leg. No.
Oh, there you go. He rolled over into it, and Danielson can float over. Cattle mutilation.
Yamato caught right in the center. Danielson still holding the bridge, but Yamato trying to slip out the side here.
Yeah, Danielson's losing his grip a little bit there. We can tell from our vantage point here. He doesn't have the fingers locked quite the way that he could.
Look at Danielson maneuver with that bridge, trying to fight to keep the hold, while Yamato inches closer to the ropes here.
Yeah, Yamato's on his side, not on his stomach. He can still reach the ropes, and he does, and breaks the hold.
You gotta give Yamato credit here. Really dug down to find a way to escape. He was close to passing out from the pain right there. And he does, in fact, still have till 5.
Danielson looking worse for wear here. May need more than 5 seconds allotted to him.
Kick from Yamato. Danielson shrugs it off, but runs into a roll-up. Yamato's got the tights, though. A knockout kick.
Yamato now looking to finish him off.
Brainbuster. CBV. Look how quickly Yamato transitioned into the submission after that brainbuster. No time at all for Danielson to really register what just happened, and he finds himself in a submission predicament right in the center of the ring.
He's got the hands locked across the face and mouth and nose of Danielson, cutting off the breathing while wrenching back on the neck. Danielson may be looking to tap here. If he does, this is a huge victory for Yamato and all of Kamikaze USA. Drops a second time here. This drops a third.
Danielson refusing to give it up.
And just barely making it to the ropes here. Now this is Yamato's contest. Danielson worse for wear at this point.
Yamato says that's it. Elevates Danielson and places him on the top turnbuckle. Shot to the midsection as he follows him up.
Yamato could be looking for a brainbuster here off the top rope, perhaps a DDT. He doesn't have the arm locked.
Trying to get Danielson to his feet, but Danielson slipped out the back. Yamato now in a bad spot here.
Danielson standing on the top rope, as is Yamato.
Crowd urging him on here. High angle, belly to back superplex.
Danielson favoring the neck, favoring the leg, goes for the cover here.
Only 2. Going for the lapel lock. Lapel lock.
No, Yamato's fighting it.
Triangle choke.
Pick your poison, Yamato, one way or the other.
If anybody's going to have an escape for the triangle, though, it's going to be Yamato with his pancrase background. He's trying to power his way free.
We're trying to stack Danielson on his shoulders for a pin here.
Only a 1 count. As again, Yamato counters into the ankle lock.
Danielson scrambling, desperately trying to get to the ropes.
And Zagiri connects. Yamato wobbly leg sleeper. Looking for Galleria.
Got Danielson up and connects.
That's it. No. He just dropped Bryan Danielson right on his head by dragging up the shoulder up in 2.
Yamato expended a lot of energy, a lot of what he had left in the tank to deliver Galleria to no avail. Danielson kicks out. And now Bryce Remsburg up to 6 on the count with both men on the canvas.
Starting to show signs of life at 7, but still not able to get to their feet. Yamato up at 8. Looking to finish Danielson off here. Exchanging forearms. Both men wobbly, but not leaving their feet. Face to face, slugging it out. Boot from Yamato. Kick from Danielson. Sleeper. Another great counter by Yamato.
Oh, goes for the suplex instead. Danielson, though.
Danielson went all the way over the top. Scores with that kick. Small package. Counter by Yamato for 2.
Just trailed him right in the tempo with that kick.
Another knockout kick from Danielson, but Yamato back to his feet. Down he goes. Down goes Yamato. Cover. Only 2. Elbows.
Shots and into the label lock here.
Can he lock it in? He's got the label lock right in the center. Yamato taps out. Bryan Danielson wins it. Here is your winner, the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson. What an absolute war between Danielson and Yamato, but it's the label lock propelling Danielson to victory here in our main event. I'm Lenny Leonard for Chikars, and we'll see you tomorrow night in Milwaukee. Thank you for joining us. Moxley just hit the ring. John Moxley beating down Bryan Danielson.
Kamikaze said they were going to make worldwide headlines. Oh, he's got the spike that he stole from Jimmy Jacobs.
But here comes BB Hulk. Hulk going to work on Moxley. And now Yamato sending Kamikaze USA sprawling out to the floor. It'll be Moxley and Danielson tomorrow night in Milwaukee. And your winner, the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson.
First of all, I'd like to thank Baby Hulk. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for this guy. He's an incredible wrestler. Now, there's some things that I have to address about what I'm not. Okay? I'm not big. I'm never gonna be big. I'm not a superstar. And listen, I'm never gonna be a superstar. I am a wrestler. And I am proud of being a wrestler. Listen, that was a while ago. It's not anymore, okay? But sometimes being a wrestler isn't enough. Sometimes you have to fight. And tomorrow